Hi everyone! So my name is Elsie. This is my first YouTube video. I'm super excited and super nervous at the same time, but mostly excited. I had been wanting to do a channel for the longest, but I just didn't have the courage to do it. And so I watch YouTubers and for the very longest, and so I was just like, okay, you know what, 2018 new year, I can do this. And so here I am. The reason I created this channel is I love doing arts and crafts, and so that's going to be one of the main focuses on my channel. So I thought I'd share my passion with you, and to give you maybe ideas, and then also get suggestions from you and things that maybe I haven't thought about doing. And so if you guys suggest, I can go ahead and try doing that for you. And then also I'm also going to be talking a little bit about my life, so you'll be able to know me a little bit further than just me doing arts and crafts. Okay, and then so I started in the 7th grade. That's when I took an art class, and so that's when I realized that I loved and enjoyed doing art. I love drawing, I love painting, I love doing any DIY stuff. And I remember being, I think I was 15 years old when I started doing or sewing my little pillows. I made these little pillows out of the felt material, and so my mom had some pillows that she didn't use anymore, so I ripped them up, took the cotton out of those pillows, and I stuffed my little pillows that I was making, and I sewed them together. And I believe I made 4, and I don't have pictures of them, unfortunately. At that time, you know, you're more focused on what you were doing rather than being in front of a camera or, you know, recording everything you do. So I started doing that, and I loved it, and that was my to-go when I wasn't feeling like myself and everything. And so here I am. I am going to be sharing with you some of the videos that with DIYs and all of that stuff, and but also there's other things that I want to share with you, but I'll be talking about that here in a little bit. But I was born and raised in LA, and it wasn't until I was the age of 21 or 22, I believe, that my parents decided that we were going to move here to Oregon. And so that's the state that we live in now. However, when I was 21 or 22, I did not like the little small town that we live in. And so I ended up going back to LA, and I lived there for a couple of years, and I decided that I don't know if this is the case for most of you, but when you get older, you just kind of tend to miss home and you want to be closer to your family. And so that was my case. I ended up moving back to Oregon, and I have loved the town that we live in. You know, I grew to love it. And so it's a small town. It's really different, completely different from living in LA, the big city. You know, you have access to wherever you want to go, versus being here in a little small town, and you have to travel 6 hours just to get to the beach, or 3 hours to hit the next city. But I like it. I am now currently working as an escrow officer here at Title Company. I've been doing that. Actually, I started off as a receptionist, worked myself up to escrow officer, and here I am working as an escrow officer now. However, you know, when you have your passion and you love and enjoy doing something else like arts and crafts, I find that you have more fun with it rather than working just to bring in home money, income. But yeah, so that's what I do. And I recently got married last September, and so I also did all of my DIY, all of my decorations for my wedding. And so I will be sharing that with you, so you guys can maybe get an idea, get any ideas. And if you want me to do anything for you guys to see, or if I have any requests from you guys, then maybe, you know, I can go ahead and send you what you've requested and help you out with your wedding, if it's a painting you want me to do, or whatever you suggest. And then also here's another part why I decided to make the YouTube video and do the arts and crafts is because my husband and I have been trying to conceive a baby, and because I was diagnosed with PCOS at an during my teenage years, it's been pretty hard for us to be able to conceive. And so we've already started Clomid. We actually started Clomid last year in October, and so it didn't work out. And so during the time that you stop taking your Clomid, the last pill that you take, you have to keep, test on the 4th day, or keep testing every morning to see if you're ovulating. And so unfortunately, I did not ovulate whatsoever. Nothing came down. I mean, I didn't get pregnant, I didn't get a period, nothing at all. So I was just a little depressed, a little stressed out, a little overwhelmed, and my focus was just, hey, negative tests each morning. So it was a month that I told my husband, and I said, you know what, I'm done taking my ovulation tests each morning. I'm completely done. This is stressing me out. I'm not being myself anymore. I can't think about anything else. I can't concentrate at work. And so he said, you know what? And I'm like, what? He's like, you need to do your arts and crafts. That's what you enjoy doing. That is your passion. So focus on that. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been focusing on drawing, on sketching, on painting here. And I don't paint every day, but I've done that. And so that's helped me refocus, come back to being myself again, which, it's when you're down there and depressed, you're just kind of like, oh, because all your mind is thinking is, this is my goal, why isn't it all working? And then I used to watch, I was watching ladies out there who were diagnosed with PCOS too. And so, you hear about their stories, and some of them are successful stories, and you're like, oh my gosh, that I'm so happy for that person. But then you come to think, and then it's like, okay, when is it going to be my turn? Is it going to be next month? Is it going to be happening anytime soon? Is it not going to happen? So you start thinking, you start getting negative thoughts into your head. And I didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't want to have that negative thoughts. And so I stopped watching sad stories, and I wanted to be positive. And I'm like, I don't want to bring in that negativity into my thoughts. And so that's another reason why I created the channel, is because arts and crafts gets my mind off of that. And even though I'm going to be updating you guys about my PCOS condition, or whatever you want to call it, I want to also focus on arts and crafts, because that keeps my mind off of it, and it just brings joy to me, because it's like I said, it's something that I enjoy and I love to do. So I'll be talking a little bit about that later on. And I do have my doctor's appointment actually on the 29th of this month. So I'll be able to update you guys onto what the doctor recommends next. And I think she says she wants to do 3 rounds of Clomid. So I've already done my 50 milligram. And so I'm going to be doing the 100 and then 150 if the 100 doesn't work, which I'm hoping the 100 milligram works. It's supposed to be it's a higher dosage, so I'm hoping that works out. Also, I do want to start exercising. Maybe that'll help a little. And I've been active for like most of my life. Growing up, I played soccer. I was on a soccer team. I used to play soccer in junior high. I used to play soccer in high school. So I was really active, and I never was overweight or, a little extra pounds, I guess, but until now, and my weight just kind of fluctuates. It goes up and down, and I feel like, okay, and maybe I should stick. And I used to do Zumba, and I've stopped going to it, and which I need to start doing it again. And my husband went ahead and got me some Zumba DVDs. My sister offered, they have that beach body thing, and so I did some of that. And so I stopped doing that because like I said, I was getting depressed, I was getting anxious, I was just not being myself. And so I want to not do that again. I want to be positive. Even though you don't get what you're wanting to get at that moment. It'll come when least expected. And I got a lot of people telling me, you know, don't think about it, just relax, just enjoy it. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's easy to say than to do. But I'm, like I said, I'm super excited about doing this, and I will let you know a little bit more about that as we go. But I just wanted to give you a little introduction about myself. And if you have any questions for me, just leave it down in the comments, and I will write them down and answer them as we go. And I will try my best to upload each day, so you guys can see the video. So please subscribe on the button below and click that notification button as well, so you can be notified to the days that I upload, which I'm hoping to do that every single day. And so since my nephew will be turning 1, which I can't wrap my head around, that little boy is growing up so fast, I will be doing the DIYs for him, for his decorations, for his birthday. His birthday theme is going to be the Very Hungry Caterpillar. His decorations are going to be for that, and so you'll be able to see that. So if you guys have any kids wanting to get ideas about, you know, what theme you want to do it, then you know, I'll show you some stuff, and you can always turn it around and make it the theme that you're making it. And so that won't be until the 18th of February is when his birthday is going to be. So I will be doing a lot of decorations for him, and then also once we have everything put together, and then I'll show you the whole outcome, like just the way that we decorated the library, because that's where she's gonna have it. And then so at the end of the month, I'm also going to be doing some shopping, and I'll be taking you with me. I'm going to go shopping for the book. And so if you leave any of your favorite books down in the comments, I'll go through them and then choose, you know, which book I should get him. And I will show you the book that I chose from the books that you've choosing from one of the books that you've commented on the bottom. So without further ado, I wanted to thank you guys for watching my video. This is my first video. I'm super excited about it. So please subscribe down below, and don't forget to click on that little notification button. Be respectful of each other, love each other, and I love you all. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Bye.